a little late to the pool where I want to go relax. I missed it yesterday. A couple of days ago at the pool, I made an effort not to sneeze around the older people there, but it made me a little bit sick yesterday. I guess I've successfully fought off a cold. Felt better today, but there was a couple of sneezes that I let go today in the laundromat, but in my arm, not in my mask when nobody's around and it's big. And people, stop having OCD, being afraid of sneezes, but be respectful about it to each other. Anyways, I wanted to follow up because, since I was a kid, when I can't partake in human level conversations, I do some thinking, and I got good at it, and there's strategies, and there's methods, and there's themes. I notice the clouds changing when I'm folding my clothes inside. I was hoping, my thoughts, observing them, that I'd be there long enough to see what those two people primate females would do with their traditional, fabric clothes coverings there when they came out. I believe what they did was to put them in the same bags and baskets that they were dirty in. I didn't see them clean it, and there's not enough room in the car for another set. So not folded right away. Anyways, I made eye contact with a couple of them a few times, and even like the one I thought was cute. This is part two. Had scary teeth. Now I would still date and fall in love with a girl with a smile worse than mine, because it's not about that. But I could tell as they're both on their phones in there, smoking, engine running, window open, that I was, extremely turned off by the lack of, intelligence or maturity. So, it's sad. But anyways, I tapped into my memory when I was folding clothes, and I remember the joke. I finished up with the Qualicum Beach guy in a place where, Qualicum Beach in Parkinsville, people think, oh man, I wish there was less homeless people around. It's lowering the value of my property. And my dog's upset, and I'm scared for my truck. And they're all around me as I'm saying this. And but the thing is, they don't realize that their lifestyles, me, myself, and I, is creating more homelessness. And what's weird is countries at the COP26 didn't talk about mass migrations due to climate change and how to accommodate it. They haven't changed anything to make it easier for people. And they're talking in the news now, there's on this island, and they keep changing their story because they're afraid about divulging too much information. This family is coming here, a refugee family. It's like, dude, that's one out of millions. And then we're celebrating we've solved our problems. You guys are so disconnected from reality. It's weird. Anyways, people watching these videos of mine, they would say, well, this guy's just frustrated. Like, let's say there's a critical guy who's not smart with critical feedback, and he'll say, well, this is just a guy pissed off ranting because he doesn't have a girlfriend. Freaking get a job, get a girlfriend. And some of the people that care about me, like let's say aunts or people that know me or friends, they'd say, Martin, yeah, if you got a girlfriend, you might even have a kid, and that would brighten up your life. You're great with kids. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go with somebody that shouldn't have kids, reverse my vasectomy, and put resources into that when somebody with my unique skill set should be working with your kids. And you think you're doing me a favor, or you're proving you know me or you care about me by saying such things, right? It's very, very ridiculous. And of course, I rarely get people write comments like this. This is just a guy who's fucking pissed off because, he doesn't have a job or a girlfriend. And it's pretty ridiculous. Anyways, that joke with the Qualicum Beach guys in the news, they say, shop local. But, should we allow that kind of brainwashing when, let's say, a town will say, shop local, and there's, let's say, a dollar store franchise in there where more than 95% of the products are from China. They came on a boat. There's simple things we can make here. They're usually not useful. They break easily. So, to support this is not a solution, right? It's just denial, nonsense, believing that everything is going to get better soon. And COP26, people that are signing this, they are actually knowing they won't succeed, that it's not enough, and they're pushing problem solving to the future, even though the crisis emergency, data was already given to them. So, in a way, they believe the magical paradigms of money will somehow act differently than they did before, which they won't, right? History proves that. And also that miracles may happen. So they're signing a hope of miracle because they know they're hypocrites who won't say, hey, I object at the end of the 2 weeks, which I would have. I would have stood up in front of the whole world. If there's no objections, then we are, no, I object. You guys, your cognitive dissonance, your incongruences, you listen to these presentations, you claim to believe them, and yet what you are signing is to actually going to be getting worse, because you know that even if you succeeded at this, which you know you won't, you know it's not enough, and yet you don't resign when you get back to your home countries, and you don't apologize to your kids crying every night for the rest of your life knowing that you didn't object. This is the species I'm stuck with. So this was a little bit of, and by the way, near the end I made eye contact with the girl. That was cute a little bit. This is me making fun of myself, but it's also proven the same points I've been making. I made eye contact with her inside again, smiled with my eyes. Her eyes didn't smile back. We had our masks. She didn't say anything, and I'm always seeing if open to, if they say nice motorcycle or whatever, and they could ask me questions about the laundromat. I can tell they don't know much about it. But at the end, one saw me again and smiled. Now the smile could have been, he's cute, I won't let him know, and he's an idiot or whatever. And I don't know what the smile is about, but the smile made me feel good. I noticed, oh crap, I'm feeling good, right? I'm a social creature, I'm normal. There's this girl that has some nice curves, and that smiled at me, but she has a cigarette in her hands soon after. So but it made me feel good because I'm a normal social creature, and yet they haven't made any efforts to talk to me. So of course having a child with somebody like that is a ridiculous thing to do, which most people I know think I should do. So this is you, this is me. I'm not making this stuff up. Everything I say is measurable, and I can recreate it interacting with you, and this is it. So thank you, this girl, for smiling at me, but it's too little too late, and it's not enough to compensate for all the things, right, that I've been talking about. But thanks anyways, because it made me feel good, because I'm normal.